Episode 17, Joseph and Romane, Secret Passage and Treasure in Grandpa and Grandma's House. This Saturday morning, Joseph and Romane were overexcited. They were going to spend the weekend at Grandpa and Grandma's, in their old stone house at the bottom of the garden, deep in the Luberon countryside. A building full of mysteries, creaking doors, old furniture, and dusty corners that smelled of wax and old wood. "Do you think there are secret passages in the house?" Romane asked her brother, her eyes shining with impatience. "It has to be. It's too old not to be hiding something," Joseph replied confidently. After a hearty lunch, zucchini gratin, roast chicken, and apple pie, the children asked permission to go play in the attic. "Watch your head and don't touch the old trunks," Grandma advised them. In the attic, lit by a dusty skylight, Joseph and Romane began their exploration. Boxes, furniture covered with white sheets, piles of old books, everything seemed frozen in time. But what caught their attention was a large, threadbare rug at the back of the room. "It's bound to be hiding something," Joseph exclaimed. They pulled the rug back with effort. Beneath it was a wooden trapdoor, secured by a simple rusty latch. "Do you think we can open it?" Romane asked, both curious and a little worried. "Of course. It's surely a secret passage." Using an old screwdriver he found in a toolbox, Joseph managed to pry the latch. The trapdoor creaked open, revealing a narrow staircase carved into the stone, leading down into the darkness. "Shall we go?" Romane whispered. "Of course. This is a mission for us." They cautiously descended, flashlight in hand. The air was cool and damp. At the end of the stairs, a small corridor led to an underground room. In a corner, an old wooden chest with a metal rim awaited them. "Do you think this is real treasure?" asked Romane, her heart pounding. "There's only one way to find out." They cautiously opened the chest. Inside, an old pocket watch, a locket, a notebook with a worn cover, a map, and a black and white photo of a couple with 2 children. "Maybe they're Grandpa's great-great-grandparents," exclaimed Romane. But what made them jump for joy was the map. A red cross was drawn in the garden, near the old fig tree. "It's a clue." "A real treasure map," cried Joseph. They ran back upstairs, closed the trapdoor, and went back down to the garden, their hearts pounding. "Grandpa, can we go play near the fig tree?" Joseph asked innocently. "Of course. But don't disturb the roots," Grandpa replied, unsuspectingly. Arriving under the fig tree, they began digging with a small shovel. "There! I smell something," cried Romane. They dug out a metal box, closed but not sealed. They ran to the terrace where Grandpa was reading his newspaper. "Grandpa! Look what we found!" Intrigued, he put down his glasses and opened the box. Inside were yellowed letters, a medallion, an antique necklace, and a small golden key. "Well, children, you've just awakened a whole part of family history," he said, moved. Grandma, alerted, arrived in turn. She took the medal between her fingers. "It's my grandfather's, I recognize it. And this key. I wonder if it's the one from the old sideboard in the dining room." Altogether, they went to open the antique cabinet. In the bottom drawer, they discovered a diary, old photos, and a banknote from another century. "What you've found isn't a golden treasure," said Grandma, "but it's a treasure trove of stories, memories, roots." Joseph and Romane listened, fascinated. They had just discovered a part of their family history. That evening, over hot chocolate, Grandpa read them a few passages from the notebook. He recounted life on the farm, the harsh winters, the war, births, weddings. A bygone era, but alive in the handwritten lines. Before going to bed, Romane said to Joseph, "After all, it's even better than pirate treasure." "Yes, it's our treasure." And as they fell asleep in the guest room, the old map on the nightstand, they told each other that they had experienced an adventure that day they would never forget.